Good evening, this is Kristy from Sewbits. Welcome to my channel. This is a vintage haul, or a goodies I call it also. So I've come on here to show you what I've got. I've got lots of vintage stuff, but only I think one item that is brand new. I will show you that now. I got a bundle of Tim Holtz fat quarter bundle. Now, if anybody was interested, this came from Amazon Australia. Someone had that. I think that was Corinne, had it on her channel. So I love the butterflies. Good for the prompt for Roxy's Journal of Stitchery with the butterflies, if that's what you're after. Bit dark actually for my liking, but yes, we'll see. I'm sure I'll be able to do something with it. Love this one here. This is just beautiful. Look at that. Love that. And that's a lovely colour too. Some writing, which is great. You could even do this yourself at home. All you've got to do is rip out pages of... That's just given me an idea. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Rip out pages of an old encyclopedia and print them. Scan them into the computer and print them. That's just given me an idea. Remember, oh, I suppose you could remember. Remember back a few months ago, I got a needle book and I ripped it apart. And I was trying to air it out because it really was smelling of smoke. And it still smells quite a bit. It has gone a little bit, but it's still, ugh. So maybe I could just scan, because it's quite a big book, it's about 500 pages. I could just take out what I want, scan those pages into my computer, and then I could print them out on the fabric. All right, let's get back to it. This is obviously music notes. It's quite good. I like it because it's not white, and it's just subtle. That one's quite nice. I love the colours in those. This is quite good. Alphabets. This is okay. It reminds me of some painting, famous painter, but I don't know what his name is. Van Gogh maybe, who knows. Yeah, it's a bit too over the top for me, but it could be good just for a lining of something underneath. Or you just put doilies there and you just pick up the colours out of here. I've learnt that from watching everybody's videos. And yeah, this one's a bit dark for me too. But I like the idea that it's in a panel of notes, and I could thread paint this over the top of I could do the flowers, use DMC cottons or your crew wool. So it doesn't mean that it's not useless. I'm used to using fabrics for quilting, and so that would be just too much for me. But all this slow stitching stuff has opened up my eyes that you can make ugly fabric turn beautiful. Excuse me, are you helping yourself? I've got my grand dog Winky helping himself to my bag of goodies. Excuse me, what do you think you're doing? Do you want to be on camera? You can't. Can't be on camera. All right, so these three lots that are coming up next, I bought them as a pack from Susanna at Vintage Blend Studios. So this came in a pack, that came in a pack, and this came on its own. This is lovely, but I didn't realise. I'll move this out of the way. Oh, actually, I'll show this first. You can go on her website and get whatever pack she has left over. These are lovely, but I'm not a fan of it. I like the colours, but I'm not a fan of it. This is machine stitched because you can still see the stuff on the back. This is lovely hand stitched, all 6 threads, or even maybe 4. Buttons and some little doilies. This is lovely. Be good for an autumn theme with Roxy General Stitchery. Lots of little doilies, which is good. They come in handy. Beautiful little daisy doily. It's quite nice. That's quite thick. That's nice. It'll go underneath something. That's this. It looks pale on the camera, but it's actually a very, very light apricot colour, and a lovely generous piece of this. So that's the first lot I got, and this is the second. Same again, doilies. This one's got a little bit more doilies in it, which is quite nice. I like the oval shape type doilies. Oh, this is lovely. Look at that. I haven't looked in these, so I haven't seen what it looks like. It's quite nice. Cut all those up. You could wash them in that dye that I had. I think this is machine stitched. Nope, it's hand stitched. What is it? It's really hard to tell. It's painted and then it's stitched over. I think it's very, very tiny, very, very. You know what? This is not machine stitch, because that's quite. It's not a straight line. That is so tiny. That's the tiniest stem stitch I've ever seen. Oh, isn't that lovely? And this has been painted somehow. Maybe Hobbytex. I have a couple of other items. That's a good idea to do that. Oh, lovely. Right, where am I? I've just taken my glasses off to see. Isn't it where my pile's going? Oh, that way. Lovely tray cloth. Beautiful pansies, I think they are. Trying to figure out where my camera was. Lovely little hanky. This is all, I won't even have to wash these. I know Susanna washes and irons all of her things. It's lovely. Beautiful work on the back. I just love the brown that they do. Now this is my favourite. I saw this particular piece and I went, yes, I'm having it no matter what. Whatever else is in there. I've just had the fabulous idea. Well, of course I have, but I'm thinking of doing the from Corinne, To Be Loved Treasured, the quilt, because that would be the perfect size. I don't even know if it's 12 inches, but I have just got, I looked at this and it reminded me of the Bluebird. I don't know which way it goes. I think it goes that way. And so I went searching, and I feel like I'm going to put these in my quilt. These are my earrings I wore. I'll put them here and I'll see if I can bring you down a bit. When I was, let me see, 9, so I've had them all these years. And then when my mum passed, I don't know if, yeah, this is the set that goes with it. I think that I found this in her set when she passed away. So I'll see if I can zoom in. There we are. Now I've got to zoom you back out. That's it. Down. There we go. Oh, sorry about that. So I was happy when I realised that when I saw it in the piece when I bought it, that that was the same. But this has given me an idea, so I might run this past myself. But that it's beautiful. Same work on the back as the front. So I'm going to keep that out because I have an idea for that. Oh no, that's it. That's the other one. So that's that lot there. And this is beautiful too, but I don't like it. I didn't know that this was yellow, was going to be yellow. So I might, no you can't, it's stitched on. Maybe, oh yeah, it's big. I can see on my laptop because I've got it mirrored so I know that I'm in view, and it looks beautiful there, but it's definitely a yellowy colour. I didn't know it was that yellow, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. So that's all from Susanna from Vintage Blend Studios. This is from the lovely vintage _ sew on Instagram, and I've bought from her many times. So I love the way she wraps things. You've just wrapped it in this lovely twine, and then she just wraps it in this beautiful vintage fabric, which is a bonus. So I'll move it out of the way because it's better to see it on the white. Just some fabric, which is from Moda a long time ago, from the Three Sisters. So I don't ask me the price, I can't remember. I should say I can't tell you the price because I don't remember. Lovely little tray mat. Another square tray mat staining, but I haven't washed any of these yet. I'm sure they've come from her being all nice and clean, but you just like to stain them yourself. This is lovely pink. I love the flowers on that. We are doing butterflies, aren't we? In Roxy Janella Stitchery. So that might be a beautiful butterfly to go in my, might be a whole page. I don't really like that. I could just unpick that. And then that would give me a free piece of stuff for my page. I put that in the ideas thing. I got these. Now that I've seen them, they're not too bad. I might tea stain them or something. Not really my colour now that I've seen them, and they're all nylon-y. I thought they were a bit nicer than that. Just a piece of square fabric. Beautiful for thread painting, or you can put it on a bag and do thread painting. Bit of seersucker. This was a sheet set, I think. Yeah, sheet. I think that's lovely. I could use that for my quilt thing. There goes my phone. I might have to stop the video and have a look at that since everybody's overseas and I'm by myself. This is lovely too. Little doily. Another doily. Same sort of pattern. This is very, very starched and very, very squished. So I think when I put it in the water, it should come up lovely. I love that. That is beautiful little lily. I love this colour. I think I've got this before. It's like a sample because it's got some sticky thing on the back. It's furnishing fabric. I didn't realise this was so pretty. Some of it you just don't want to cut, but if you want to cut it, you just cut it across the ankle there, or just go around through there, and you've got that. So you've got one piece. You can cut those individually, cut that out individually. Just take inspiration from Kate from the Nest, because if they're stuck in a cupboard in the dark, they're not giving light to the beauty that's out in the world, are they? So I've got this trim, so this is quite nice. Soft, and this beautiful pink fabric. So that was from vintage underscore sew. But I'll have to stop the video. I've got to go and have a look and see what this message is about. I'll be back. I'm back. It's my husband who's just giving me a text from the UK. So that's it from that lady, from that shop online on Instagram. I do know her name, but it's escaped my brain like everything does. This lady, I got this on eBay. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's quite big. And then that's the edges there. Makes me feel like I don't. It's quite a large square of tablecloth, cross-stitch tablecloth. It's over a metre, or it could even be just a metre. I don't know why I don't have my tape measure in here. I don't. I should do. Put that on the ground. And now this is from. Now this next part of it is from Purveyor of Textiles. Sorry if I always get it wrong. It's a very tongue-tied twister thing for me. Don't ask me why. Thought this was beautiful. Look at that. A bit stiff, so I'll give it a wash. This will be good for autumn. I'll get that out of the way. Autumn, when we do Roxy Journal of Stitchery, so I thought I'll get that. I like the leaves, the maple leaves. Just a lovely piece of cloth. I have a pink one similar to this. Now on the camera, this is quite orange. I don't know how to get it darker, but it is. See, as I'm bringing it out of the light, see how orange it is? Oh, there, see? There we go. And there's this tad darker again. Don't know why the camera does that. It might be because of that light that I've got here. Lovely little bit of wildflowers cloth. I thought this was beautiful when I saw it. I don't know, I can't remember what this is called, but look at it. It's not finished. Semco it's from. Don't know what that says. Doilies. it's even got the thread still left in it. There we go. That would be definitely something I would love to do, and put that in my piece. And there, look, it's even just started to do there. I think that's done with oh my god, blanket stitch. Oh, happy. This was a bit of a strange thing. I didn't realise what it was when I got it. It's a vintage looking thread minder for your threads. So put your threads in the bottom there. And they stay on your thing. Probably shouldn't have bought it, but I did. I might do a giveaway if I get to 500 or something. I'll put it in a pack of a giveaway. Somebody might like it. This is just blue linen. I thought I ordered it as a cream one, but she might have got it mixed up, but I still like the blue. This is lovely. Beautiful purple one. It's staining there, but I haven't washed them all. They need that lovely good soaking and in the beautiful sunshine. It's got a bit of rust on it. It's a bit stiff. Lovely little hanky. I thought I had a butterfly. No. I can't remember what that work is called. I don't know. Thought this was quite nice. It's white on the video, but it is actually an ivory colour. So that's been chopped in half. I couldn't believe how much stuff I got. Just go, yes, yes, yes. Now this is being done by hand. This is, I'll take my glasses off, it's so tiny. I'll see if I can. I need to look at my laptop to see if I'm in focus. Oops. Isn't that beautiful? And that's the back. The patience they have, that is amazing. Yes, truly amazing. This is I think there's 3 of these. Oh no, 4. 4 of those. So I'm not going to keep all of them. I might start making up bundles or something or other. This is nice. I don't think this is finished. Or is it? Because there's some ink work on that. When I hold that up to the light, like that, so you can see that there. I don't think it's finished. Because that can't be the imprint of that, surely not. I'd love to just know the history of who had it, where did they belong, and who did they live with? Did they have family? Did they have kids? Were they married? Was this just a grandma that did it? That's what I love about antique stuff. Just the history of it all. And this is all done by hand and then stitched on by blanket stitch. This is why we have to treasure these things and get them out of the cupboard and into something. I was trying to copy Kate from The Last Homely House. She goes, out of your head and into your hands. And that keeps you calm and keeps you, helps you get your troubles out because you're doing something with your mind. Oh, this has been damaged, this one. It gets it out of your mind and you're thinking about slow stitching. And I was talking to Sally this afternoon on video, because we video each other, and I said, I like doing things, I usually do things quickly, like get it done, it's finished, done. But this slow stitching has really, I haven't even caught up on all my other prompts, but I'm doing them slowly now that I've got all those other projects out of the way, but it really makes me slow down and think about it. Look at those butterflies on that. Lovely. Right, get on with it. Okay, so the next is some silk, which was smocking. Had been smocked. So I pulled all the smocking out, and this is just what's left. I don't actually know why I bought it for, but just the fact that it was silk. But I like how it's, the texture of it's really cool. Hopefully one day I'll think of something. Didn't really like the purple. See, there it is. It's just that you go along and you just do all this running, you do tiny running stitches all the way along, and then you just pull it and it gathers all the stitching. Oh, so they've created that themselves. There was a piece there that was like that. I'm thinking, oh, that's a bit strange. So it must have, there it is. They've sewn that into there like that. This is some lace on a board. I'll just wash that. Oh, it's a peg. I think I've had a couple of pegs. I like the old-fashioned pegs. Actually, I don't know if they're that old-fashioned, but they're still nice and wood. I've got some ribbon, which I actually should keep out because I wanted to do some ribbon on my piece. Silk. And some more lacy, nice and blue. I like the blue lace, that's lovely. Some crew wool. No, we're nearly at the end now. Some crew wool. Sorry about that. Now this is some roving. I call it roving. If you put on my spinning, or you could felt it. Lots of lovely colours. I'll just put it back in the bag, just in case the dog comes along and decides to have a munch, which he is very good at doing. Lovely blue one there. Don't know what this is called. Parisian blue, superfine wool silver from Fibre Fusion. That's a nice colour. You can feel it's wool. Wool has barbs on it, if you didn't know. Oh, that's what I was wondering where it went. I got a pen style needle felting tool, so it'd be good to just do a little bit of needle felting from the lovely Christine Creates. I've made a bowl. Oh, I should show you my bowl. It's here. I reshaped it, so if you wet it, you can reshape it. So that roving, what you've just seen, you get it and you put it out on some bubble wrap, and you get warm soapy water and you wet the bejeebers out of it. Then you put bubble wrap over the top, and it's the agitating that you do, and you agitate it, and you turn it into felt and felt pieces. So you lay your things down and then you put that down, agitate it. So I had this in a different bowl. As you can see, it was in a different shape. So I wet it because it was a bit dusty, and I thought, I'm going to put this in my craft room, and I managed to sit it in one of my dad's bowls. I was going to leave it in here, but I like the idea of the doily in there. And I shaped it in there, shaped it like that, and then I left it to dry, and now it's hard. If I was to wet it really well, I could make a different shape. I could even turn it into maybe a small vessel of some sort. But that, yeah, so that's my first felt piece of stuff. And the last bag, oh, there's another peg in there, so that adds to the other pegs, was this lovely wool. Oh, yeah, what's this here? White Suri, white alpaca. Oh, isn't that lovely? Oh, some ladies done this. Oh, isn't that lovely? That's nice alpaca. And some silk. Oh no, this might be alpaca. Oh, just love the smell of that. When you spin it, oh, it's like, I don't know, you can't explain it when you spin this stuff. It's lovely. I will get my spinning out. I'm just doing these ideas first. Yeah, it's lovely. Nothing plastic about that except the bag. Oh, yep. Then bags. Okay. Then that's all for that. And then on the weekend, last weekend, I went having a look on I saw Kate watching her video, and she was talking about, my name has escaped my brain. What's it called? That pink bedspread, and it starts with the letter C. All I could think of is Carillion ladies. I know you think I'm a mad person, but chenille. I knew it would come to me. I picked up this whopping big, look at it, whopping big chenille bedspread. So that is going, I'll put that up on my Sewbits shop. I'm going to cut that up into some pieces, and that can go up there. I've got other pieces there that you can have a look at and buy. I've got sewing items. I've got an Etsy shop, but I think I'm going to close it. I don't know. I'm not getting very good sales on there, and maybe the Instagram page is the better one, and just mention it a few times if you're interested. Obviously, it would have to be for people in Australia. So I'm very happy to part with some of this because it is a whopper. And then while I was there in the same suburb, I thought, oh, I'll just see what blankets there are around. Oh, I've got the dog on the blankets. I don't know whether I'll be able to show you. That's not meant for you to sleep on. All right, let's just not worry about that. I'll show you after. I went to have some scones with my beautiful friend, and at this shop, Mrs. Rabbit was called. There was this was there hanging. I went, oh, this has got to come home with me. So I don't know. I might just chop into that because I don't see myself utilizing it as a tablecloth or wearing it either. Not wearing it as a clothing, but using it as a blanket of some sort if I embellish embroidery things into that, or and maybe put a backing on it. I don't know, but I thought that was very nice. So at this other place, I was getting the blankets, and I'll pop a picture in of the blankets because it's too hard to show you. I happened to look in her lounge room, in her big dining room where they were clearing up. The lady's mother had passed. So she was in her 90s. Oh no, sorry, she went to a home, I beg your pardon. Was she at a home or went to? Oh, I think she passed. Because we're having a few conversations, and they had these massive tablecloths. I'll bring you up. There we are. Now that is just beautiful. I think she said this was her mother's. Look at that. I don't know whether that's the right side or the wrong side. That's the wrong side. Maybe that is the right side. Yeah, this is the right side. Isn't that beautiful? So there are lines on that. You can tell, you can see the lines to where the pattern is. So that's on all around the edges there. And in the middle is that goes flowers in there. And this lady's done it all by hand, even to the point where those round circles and or I assume all the crocheting. Yeah, see there's the patterns on this, and then you just do it yourself. And this is doubled over. Like this is seriously 1.5 meters wide. So I got that. I'll just sit that on my lap. And I got 10 of these Krillian ladies. There's 10 of these here. So I'm not going to be keeping them all. I'll just choose the ones I like. And they came from the same lady, I'm sure. Or they did, they came from, she must have done these. And I'm sure she said there was some older ones again. I like the white ones. They're quite thick as well. They're really thick linen. There's a bit of staining there. That one's quite nice. Oh, that one's pretty, look at that. They've all got different coloured yarns as well. But I don't know if the pattern's the same. No, oh yeah. So it's very raised up on this side, but it's very flat on that side. So it's she's used all the same threads, 6 strands. Oops, the wrong side. So that came with that. That came. I'm just putting it on my lap. This came, the 2 little butterflies in each corner. Might use that as my prompt for my page for Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. This is beautiful. That. I actually can't remember if it got mixed up in the pile of the other stuff or the lady had it. I'm pretty sure the lady had it. Now this here, look at that. I don't know how you do that. You sew into that, like, and then tie off, and then, I don't know, isn't that lovely? That is just so lovely. I better fold it in the right way. I'll just at least fold it in half for a minute. I don't want to, mine creases, but I don't want it crushed when it sits on your lap, because it's linen. It'll take forever and a day to get out. Oh, there's another one. I didn't see that. Now, the next lot is just amazing. This is a big tablecloth, and this has been done as well. Oh, it's a table. Yeah, tablecloth. I just look at their bullion knots. I know what they are. They're all done by bullion stitch. Let me bring that up to the camera. Have a look at that. And the work on the other side. Ta-da! Just truly amazing. There and over there in the corners. This is a tissue box holder. Autumn, would be good for doing autumn when we do it. With Sally, with Rachel and Sarah. Another one. I like that one. That's pretty. Unless it's just fallen down. Can't remember. But I'm sure there was 10. I found this one as well. This one is at the house. Look at that. And all the lines are on there for you to follow. It's very squished. It's because it's been starched very heavily. This is another big tablecloth. This has been crocheted around the edges. So I'll do, oops, sorry everybody, sorry. I'll do my best to try and show you. So that's the corner there, and then I'll just push it along. This is in half, so this is half, the other side is the same on the other side. Oops. And then there's, it goes blank, but then down in the corner you have that there, and one in that corner, and then obviously it's that corner, but this is the other side, and this is that side. Well, I'm not showing you on the camera. Here we go. Is that lovely? Very thick. Just, I don't know if I want to cut this one up or the other one. And this is the last one. Now this is going to be hard to show. This was done, I think, by somebody as well. Now this is in half, but you have all these doilies which have been blanket stitched around, and then they've done this cut work. I've never seen it before. Just truly amazing. Like, this is massive. This is a big rectangle tablecloth. I don't know if I don't think I'll be keeping it. I'll be doing something with it, but I'm not keeping it as is. But look, you cut them out, and that's the same on the other side. I should actually, it's probably too late now. I should have brought you down further. I realise you can't see, but you can zoom on your YouTube when you're watching your channel. You can make it zoom in if I was too far away. So that's, and it's not white on, I can see that on my laptop. It's not white, it's a bit of an ivory colour, but it's just lovely. So I'll be cutting this up as well, I'm sure. I don't know how you would use it though, but anyway, it was hard to pass up because you're going to get a shock when I tell you how much I paid for it. She goes, and you go, oh yeah, you should have done that. I was a bit honest. I was being honest. She goes, oh, would $20 do? I went, no. I said, I'll give you 40, and all of that was 40. You'd pay $40 just for one of those tablecloths. So that is my haul of loveliness, and I do have other stuff coming, so I'll film that in a few weeks, or get a collection and do this at the end of the month. I've been very busy, like I have said previously. Everything's got away. I may have mentioned it in other video, but I'm starting to slow down, and everything is full of goodness around me with this lovely stitching. And I'm just going to put this up here and leave you with that beautiful Frillian lady. Just lovely. I want to say thank you very much for watching my videos, liking and subscribing, and have tomorrow's Monday, so this is Sunday night. By the time I get this up, you probably won't see it till Monday or Tuesday. Don't know why the camera's moving then. And I hope you have a lovely week. And I'm not even sure where I'm up to with Roxy Journal of Stitchery with the prompt. I think this is the first week we've just had. Can't quite remember. But thank you very much for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.